Hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX's walkthrough. I am your host, Captain Ron Phillips, and today is just going to be a really quick video. I know in the last video, the last live video, the Festival of the Hunt, I said that we weren't going to pick back up on YouTube until we hit the entrance to Burmecia, where we're supposedly chasing after Princess Garnet and Captain Steiner. With our new Dragonite friend Freya here. But before that, in between all the leveling up and the skill getting and everything, there is a character in Final Fantasy IX that is optional, that you do not have to get. And that character is residing here in this marshland. Now, this character's name is Quina. Now, Quina is neither a he or a she. It has no gender, or it's, at least they say it's unknown. So if you ever see me playing this game through the text and it'll say S/HE, like she, he, is because they don't know. You can't tell with these kinds of characters here. Quina is known as a race in this game as the Q, not the Q from Star Trek. Of course, that would have been interesting to see John Delancey running around the Final Fantasy game. We ran into Quina earlier in my first video with Captain Steiner running around trying to find Princess Garnet and his Knights of Pluto in Alexandria Castle. And we ran into Quina there in the kitchen with all the little chefs running around. And he was the one that had the great big white face with a super long Gene Simmons-like tongue. And of course you guys must be happy today because this is not live. This is a recorded video because it will be short. The marshland is just right here, not too far outside of Limblum. So today we're just going to show you, that way next time you guys see me on live on YouTube, you'll not be like, where did this guy come from? So we are going to go in here, we are going to get Quina, and we're going to show you the little side, kind of like little game Quina has here at the marshlands, and meet another member of the Q tribe, his master known as Quail, and hopefully we'll be able to also show you how he gets his enemy skills and his purpose in life. So without any further ado, here we go. Quina, Master of the Marsh. And there's how you spell Q, the Q and the U there. Q of the Marsh. And that's where Mogster and his little brother are. And here is Quina. Now, Quina will not bother you. He will just say he's hungry, or it's hungry, and it wants a frog. And in order to get Quina's attention, you have to catch a frog. And then you have to want to give that frog to Quina. You got frog. Frog's very good. Who the heck are you? Me? Now, here we go again now. Race Q tribe, gender unknown. So that way you folks see that. That is not me saying this. Now, this is the one part I did not know. Age between 70 and 90. I don't know if the Q tribe ages differently, but I thought that was very interesting. Quina, do you want this frog? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Alright, here you go. Yay! Quina received a frog. Mine, mine. Quail. That's his master. You pathetic Quina. Can't even feed yourself. Can't master art of eating just chasing frogs, Quina. But master, frogs very good. Frogs here best. Better than Alexandria's. Quina, you in darkness. Need some light. World big place. Many, many foods. Alexandria just one kingdom. You need go out more. Eat other food. Go out into world? Sounds scary. Are there yummier frogs outside? Of course, many good frogs. All Qs love frogs best. Eating frogs is key to growth. Q marshes exist all over world. Go eat frogs in other marshes. I promise you get much learning. Traveler, show Quina the world, please. Anywhere with food good. You want me to take him with us? Yes. Why not? Will I find yummier frogs outside? There's plenty of stuff in the world that tastes better than frogs. Really, really? Okay, I go with you. And that is how we get Quina. And Vivi is troubled. What's up, Vivi? That man looks exactly like my grandpa. Your grandfather? Ooh, that quail guy? Yeah. Maybe he knows my grandpa. I'm gonna go talk to him, Zidane. What's wrong? Something on my face. Do you know a man named Quan? Huh? I know not that bigot. Are you sure? Grandpa Quan was a bit strange, but how do you know him? I know can answer. Grandpa Quan looks exactly like you, Mr. Quail. Of course, we from same tribe. But he doesn't know him. Interesting. You really don't know him? No, I know not this Quan. Honestly. That's too bad. Let's go, Vivi. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Quail turn around and talk about Quan here eventually, but that's for another discussion, for another video, for another time. And now you notice the music has changed. Quina wants to catch some frogs. Yes, you will let him. Or her. Now this is Quina's side game. Now when Quina runs around and catches frogs, Quail will show up and give him random items. Some good, some... I mean, of course, not all that important if it's that early in the this early in the game, but try and catch some frogs here for everybody. I did so much better in the previous video that I lost the recording for. This is the second time I'm making this. See, here he comes. Or it comes. I've got to work on this. You come far a long way of Gorman. I'll give you this. And Quail will pop up anywhere in the world where there's a Q marsh whenever you catch enough frogs. And the frogs, they do regenerate in the swamps, here in the marshlands. You just have to give them some time. because you will see them over time after you empty a marshland of frogs. If you come back too soon to try and catch some, you'll just see a bunch of little tadpoles jumping or swimming around in the water. And of course you can't catch the tadpoles. It's better when they're big and fat like this. Okay, so we got 8 frogs here, and that's all there is. And we're just going to leave, and Zidane will pop back up, ask me if I had enough. I'm like, well, of course we're done catching because there's none left. And like I said, they regenerate, and every once in a while you get a certain amount of frogs. Quail will show up and give Quina an item. Which reminds me, I better equip Quina now that we have him. Yeah. A needle fork, steeple hat, glass armlet, cotton robe, and that's it for now. Excellent. Now Quina also has the only person to have high tide, which is the ability to be able to build their trance or their limit break faster. And like I said, in order to get magic or enemy skills for Quina, who is our blue mage, hopefully it'll work here when I go to try this. Quina has to eat said enemy in a battle. So we're going to try and do that real quick here, and then we'll end this video since you've seen the entrance of Quina and the Q clan, and Quina's little side game in order to get little side items. We're going to run back here towards Lindblom's Dragon Gate. Yep, here's the battle. And then that will be the end of this video. Get rid of one of these. Let's see if I can use that one. And we learned Mighty Guard. Excellent. One of the best blue magic skills already we have learned is Mighty Guard, which is probably the second best enemy skill in Final Fantasy VII as far as I'm concerned. But first we're going to go ahead and look here. The ability for Quina, Mighty Guard. Of course I don't even have enough MP to use it. Shell and protect on all party members, which means added physical and magical defense. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have haste like it does in Final Fantasy VII, but hey, I will take it. So, that is it for today, everybody. I thank you very much for joining me. If you like what you see, please hit the like video and subscribe to the Captain Ron Phillips YouTube channel. I will be going here from now, leveling up everybody. I'm going to be going on my Twitch account, which is under lowercase RLP_195. If you want to catch me live there before I come back to YouTube. Next time here on YouTube, I will be entering the cavern called Gizmaluke's Grotto, or Grotto, on our way to Burmecia, and that is going to be a little interesting and challenging. But it'll be a little bit easier now that we have Quina. So, again, like and subscribe. Hit that like button, hit the dislike button if you don't like what I'm doing. Always leave a comment below. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. And as always, you all take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.